Hello everyone, this is Shadow Guy 20004, Shadow or Sean or whatever you want to call me, with another gaming related unboxing video. As you can see here, I have the PlayStation Classic. It was recently on sale at Target for what, $39.99, and then with a cartwheel coupon, it dropped to $28 or less depending on where you live at, based on, I guess, sales tax and that sort of thing. But it's a great deal. This was a system that came out last year. It was originally $100 for the system. I think 2 controllers and I think 20 games preloaded on this. And Sony kind of messed it up really badly, and no one bought this. And now the price has been dropping significantly, and a lot of people are buying this for purposes of emulation, which is what I plan to use this for. So without further delay, we'll take a look at the box and some of the other features. So you have the front here. Notice right here on the front, it says USB AC adapter not included. See back for details. So basically what it's saying, it only comes with the cable and not a power adapter, power plug for the outlet. So I bought one of these from Anchor. They go for $10 on Amazon, and it's called the PowerPort 2 Elite. Get that to zoom in a little bit. And it delivers 5 volts, 2.4 amps of power to each port, 4.8 total. So you want something like this that at least delivers, I think it's at least 1.5 amps of power in order to power your PlayStation Classic, or else it will not work. Some people have used the USB port on their TV. I don't know. I haven't tried that yet on my Toshiba Amazon 4K TV, but it might be worth trying. On the side, here we have the contents. The PlayStation Classic console, 2 controllers, cables. There's the model number. I believe this is, I don't know if it's the original version or whatever, but this is definitely the English model. I have my serial code over there. And here's my look at the back. Here are the cables and the codes over here. Now you take a look to the back. 20 classic games preloaded. Battle Arena Toshinden, Cool Borders, zoom it up a little bit. Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy VII, Grand Theft Auto, Intelligent Cube, Jumping Flash, Metal Gear Solid, Mr. Driller, Oddworld, Rayman, Resident Evil 1, Persona 1, I think, Ridge Racer 4, Super Puzzle Fighter 2, Siphon Filter 1, Tekken 3, Rainbow 6, Twisted Metal 1, and Wild Arms. So a range of different games. Probably the best game on this list, or I don't know. It's subjective, but I enjoy Metal Gear Solid 1 and Final Fantasy 7 a lot. Ridge Racer is quite good. Tekken 3 is very good. But a lot of people like Resident Evil or Puzzle Fighter 2. Good games, but not the games that a lot of people like Crash and Tomb Raider, and you can go on and on. Castlevania. A lot of great PlayStation 1 classic games. So I'm going to open this. Try to keep this video kind of short. I'm filming at the side here, so bear with me. Trying to open this without damaging it too much. So this is kind of Sony's usual style of packaging. They put a box inside of a box. They've done this with their PlayStation 4s recently. And get another box here. And we have a Russian doll situation. Boxes within boxes within boxes. We have the user manual here. PlayStation Classic. Throw that to the side. Another box. Here we have the look at the PlayStation Classic here in the front. to get, let's see if I can give a sample idea size of what size it is. This is a PS4 controller that I have on right now. And you can see the size of the Classic is about the size of a PS4 controller. So it's not very big. It's definitely smaller than the original size, but it's not too small either. Open this up. Take out the PlayStation Classic here. Bubble wrap. Voila. All in all, feels really good. The buttons work in the front. The top, this would be the disc loader on the original version, doesn't open. Here we have the ports for the memory card and the controller. The controllers are USB in the front, so it's not like the old one where these were doors that opened and it had their own proprietary controller that went in the front. Ports. And on the back, I'm not sure if this opened up. This was, I think, an expansion port on the original version. This is like the 1000 version. This is modeling the 1000 version of the PlayStation, which I don't think this thing was really used much for anything, this door here. The HDMI and your power. This is USB Mini, I think, in the front, not C, which I don't know why we're still using USB Mini, or micro USB, I should say, but all in all, that's the package here. And you have the vents for the air to get in to the system, just like as it was on the original PlayStation. So obviously you want to see what else we got in here. Open up the box. You have the cable, HDMI. It's cool. This will be pretty standard. You can't tell what length it is. It says high speed cable here. Given how it's wrapped, it's probably at least 6 foot long, which is good. Then we also have another cable, which is just a USB cable, a micro USB cable. So this end, I'll open it up real quick. We got two different ends here, regular USB and then near the micro. So this end on the side is going to plug into this port over here, and the HDMI, which will give you your video and audio, that will plug in like that over here on the bigger port, and that will hook up to your television. Now let's look at the controllers. You get a pair of them. I'll take one out of the plastic, and I'll take one out. You have the original controller. This is not the DualShock controller. Obviously, the DualShock has the two end sticks at the front, but some of you may not know, the original PlayStation controllers were like this, kind of like a wishbone style, without the sticks on the bottom or the vibration features, because that's how it originally came out. The select and the start over here with the really thin trigger buttons at the top. L1, L2, R1, R2. You got the face buttons, square, circle, triangle, cross. The back here, it does say Sony on the back, which is cool. And we take a look at the front, the port over here. It has the look of like the original memory card, but you have the USB port that sticks out of the front, and that would obviously go in the front port like so, like that, and plug in there pretty nicely. So for size comparison, that's the Classic in the palm of my hand, and this is the controller related to size. The Classic, it's about the size of the controller. The controller is full size, but probably smaller, slightly, just ever slightly smaller than the original, or I should say than a current DualShock 4 controller. Um, so there you have it. So that's pretty much my unboxing. I'm not going to go too more in depth in this. We have a lot of stuff over here. The PlayStation Classic's out right now. You can get it at your local Target, and I think GameStop and Best Buy have them. You can get them. It might not be the same price. I think that today was the last day for the sale. I bought this about a week ago, but it's just been sitting around. I haven't unboxed it. But if you have any questions about the system or anything that you can do with it, leave a comment below. I can leave some links and some tutorials and how to fix some things. What people have been doing have been using cables like this, an OTG cable, plugged into something like this with a USB drive, thumbstick. You plug that baby right in here, load this with some ROMs, and now you have a much bigger library of games, obviously, than the 20 that Sony gave you. So, other than that, thanks for tuning in for my review. I know my content's been slow with lately, but you know, if you find this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Leave a thumbs up, dislike, any comments, and I'll see you in the next video. All right? Till next time, peace.